get more and more rebellious, so he just turns up the pressure and turns up the pressure and turns up the pressure. You know, I'd also like to show that there are additional things taking place at the same time, as I mentioned earlier. You know, we've mentioned before that many thousands of children disappear every year without a trace. Have you seen any lions and tigers walking down your street snatching the children? Well, if you did, that would be quite easy to solve, wouldn't it? A couple of sharpshooters, high-powered rifle, that's the end of that. But that's what we're told. Leviticus, we're still in Leviticus, you see. 26:22. I will also send wild beasts among you, which shall rob you of your children. But we haven't seen any wild beasts, have we? But we're still being robbed of our children. Madeleine McCain is still in the news, but I have to tell you, I'm very sorry for the family, I really am. But that's only one of countless thousands. You see, we actually have human beings and human hybrids that are far worse than animals. These wild beasts can represent people, pedophiles, and other sick, demon-possessed people. You know, I strongly urge you to look on the website. There's a link here. It's also on our main messages page, The Transformation of America by Kathy O'Brien. That will sober you up to see what. The little note is the incredible story of Kathy O'Brien and her daughter Kelly. She claims horrific abuse by the top US government officials. Do you think what I'm saying is far-fetched? In the book of Daniel and Revelation, many times men are referred to as beasts. Daniel 7:11, I beheld then because of the voice of the great words which the horn spake. I beheld even till the beast was slain and his body destroyed and given to the burning flame. The Antichrist is referred to as a beast. Revelation 13:18, here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. Now, any nation that's under the thumb of the Roman Catholic Church is destroyed, is impoverished, and totally wrecked. We've been hearing about the food riots in various parts of the world. Can you see that? That's a cake made out of dirt. That's just dirt, white limestone dirt. And that's what the people in Haiti are having to eat now. Don't be too sure that that couldn't happen to us. Go back to the book of Joel, my revival document. It's there. We are going to suffer famine. You know, Leviticus 26:26, and when I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in one oven, and they shall deliver in your bread again by weight, and ye shall eat and not be satisfied. As the family increases, cannibalism will result. Leviticus 26:29, and ye shall eat the flesh of your sons and the flesh of your daughters. Leviticus 26:30, and I will destroy your high places and cut down your images and cast your carcasses upon the carcasses of your idols, and my soul shall abhor you. Who is going to be used to destroy us? Point 4. The primary tool that's going to carry this destruction out is the Northern Army. They are going to scatter us to the four corners of the earth. The Northern Army and its associates, of course. We continue with Leviticus 26:31, and I will make your cities waste and bring your sanctuaries unto desolation, and I will not smell the savour of your sweet odours. Verse 32, I will bring the land into desolation, and your enemies which dwell therein shall be astonished at it. Verse 33, and I will scatter you among the heathen, and I will draw out a sword after you, and your land shall be desolate, and your cities waste. It repeats what I just read in verse 31. As I say, see our document, There Is No Revival, or the video, whichever you like. I'm not going to go through this again because I have done it there. And basically it shows in Joel 1 that the army will come just like the locusts and eat everything and destroy everything. In Joel 2 verse 3, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing, not just no one, nothing will escape them. This isn't an army of revival, this is an army of judgment. And it's a mighty army. The Eternal calls it my army. They shall run like mighty men, because they are mighty. The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon become dark. This is what happens when you start tossing around nuclear weapons. We can see the composition of the army. We are told that it is made up of the families of the north. We are not just told some families, it says all families. Jeremiah 25:9. Behold, I will send and take all the families of the north. Then it talks about Nebuchadnezzar, but that's how the Bible is written. Then it says, and will bring them against this land, and against the inhabitants thereof, and against all these nations round about, and will utterly destroy them, and make them an astonishment and a hissing, and perpetual desolation. Now if you look at this, there are 7 ands in there. And will bring them, and against, and will make, for those who follow the numbers, 7 denotes completion. So this is going to be quite a complete demolishing of us. And we also note that the army isn't just going to attack the Israelites, but the nations round about. So if we're clustered with other people, they will be hit also. But it's all the families of the north.